So the first question, why did Pharaoh not listen to Moses and Aaron? The clue is in Exodus 9:17. So let's look there. It's Exodus 9:17. You could have one of your children read it, but I'm going to read this. Are you still behaving arrogantly against my people by not sending them away? And the other clue is in Psalm 66 and verse 6 and 7. Notice what it says. He changed the sea into dry land. They crossed over on foot. They were rejoiced in him. He rules forever by his might. His eyes keep watch on the nation. Those who are stubborn shall not exalt themselves. So when we ask this question, why did Pharaoh not listen to Moses and Aaron?
Because he was arrogant and stubborn.
Yes, he was. And he just, no matter what happened, he just wouldn't. And after all those plagues, now, if you'd had some of those things happen to you, would you let the people go? Well, if you were like Pharaoh, you certainly wouldn't have done that. So he was a very arrogant man. Now, how was Moses different from Pharaoh? Let's look at a clue there in Numbers, the 12th chapter, in verse 3. And this is what it says about Pharaoh. Numbers 12, verse 3. Now the man Moses was by far the meekest of all the men on the face of the earth. So how was Moses different?
He was meek.
He was meek. Now, was Pharaoh meek, Carson, at all?
Yeah, he was very humble, passive, and meek.
Yes, Moses certainly was. Pharaoh's just the opposite, wasn't he? He didn't have a meek bone in his body. No matter what happened, he was not going to let the Israelites go. Now, I'm going to ask all of you this question. Why do you think it's better to be meek and mild rather than arrogant and stubborn? Why do you think that?
Because you can gain Jehovah's trust and love by being meek and humble.
Exactly. That's excellent. Now, there's a clue in the Bible that helps us to see that, why that's true, Carson. They're in Psalm, the 37th Psalm. And notice in verse 11, it says, "But the meek will possess the earth, and they will find exquisite delight in the abundance of peace." So when we think about those who will live in the new paradise earth, it's only going to be what kind of people according to that scripture?
People who love Jehovah.
Yes, and they had to have that meek quality like Moses did. So, do we want to be arrogant like Pharaoh?
No.
No, we do not, because Jehovah doesn't approve that. Very good. That's a very nice lesson. Thank you, all of you, for that.